My most useless talent. My most useless talent. That's so hard. I don't know.
You have to think
I think
hard.
I did a lot of useless stuff, okay, but I don't really know one of them. Hey, my most useless talent. Well, hey, my most useless talent. Hey, yeah.
Yeah, as a friend, just help me out as a friend.
Kay bangale FI, most useless talent.
Hello guys, welcome to the Neighborhood Boyz podcast, and today we have with us is Kace Cherra,
What's up?
one of the dopest artists in Shillong. So make sure you check him out, and now let's ask Kace Cherra to introduce himself first.
So yeah, I go by the name of Kace Cherra and I'm a rapper. I'm also a YouTuber. I also acted in a couple of movies. And yeah, pretty much in the entertainment circuit right now. So yeah.
Welcome to the
So first thing you said, right? You're in the movies.
Yeah, I've been acting like since before. Yeah, I've been wanting to be in the movies, in films and all. And I've always had a passion for acting since I was a kid. So I decided to take my role. There was this one time where there was an audition for this movie called Lorni. Have you guys heard?
Yeah, I heard from
Yes.
One Frank Ding Dot or something.
Yeah, One Frank Ding Dot. So that was my first time I enrolled myself over there, and from there onwards, I've been acting in two, 3 more movies after that.
That's actually one thing I want to talk about you. That the confidence you have. That's the
Yeah,
best
yeah.
thing. That's the best thing. Regarding after I watched few of your videos, okay.
Yeah.
And then I was like, damn, this guy, he's confident. He's confident enough.
Yeah.
Just imagine if you don't have that much confidence, right? You can go into public directly and pretend to be something.
Yeah,
But
exactly.
that's the best thing, no?
Yeah, I mean, confidence is I always encourage everybody to always have confidence for themselves, I mean, especially in this entertainment industry, you want to make it big, you have to be confident, you have to feel proud about yourself,
Yeah.
So I mean, especially you guys, the way you're doing right now, also you're confident with what you're doing. So yeah, I want to give a big shout out to these guys. So
Yeah, thank you, both of you. So where are you from?
I'm from Shillong only, and yeah.
Have you have your surroundings shape you in a creative sense and in what ways?
Yeah, I mean regarding the surrounding you live in, right?
Yeah.
So do they inspire you, or because actually what we seen right in our area, actually meghalaya mostly in Shillong or in meghalaya as a whole.
Yeah.
So out here we see that people instead of influence you, let's just say they talk shit about you, right?
Yeah.
If you try to be someone, then they be like, don't be him. Like that's the bad thing. So what about you? What about your surrounding? Do they influence
I mean,
you now?
the people where I stay
Yeah,
nearby.
yeah.
Oh, actually, my surroundings, I love the place where I stay. It's fully people from different background, not just Khasi people, even Jaintia, Garo, Mizo, and all them. I'm really inspired by the fact that we are all different and all that. So I get to learn from them, and they get to learn from me. And they never actually. At one point in time, I remember when I was starting my music career and all, right? So they were like, this guy's not gonna go anywhere. I'll talk that shit. This guy's gonna, he's gonna be like the rest of the guys who will not make it and all that stuff. But with time, as I work hard to try to prove to them, I'm really serious in this, and that's when now they're starting to, support me, starting to be there for me, and they started watching my videos. Every time I move out of the house, there were times when, they would ask for my autograph, and I'm like, why would you ask autograph? We stay nearby, man. I can just come to your house.
I'm your neighbor.
Yeah, I'm your neighbor. I can just come and have lunch in your house anytime, So yeah, that's the situation right now. But overall, man, we're doing good, man, out there.
Yeah, actually, regarding what you said just now, people after they see your success, right, they support you. That's what I hate the most, because once you try to get into that step, okay, imagine you as an artist, then you get to that step, then instead of supporting you, they don't support you enough. But then when they see you shine, then that's how they start to praise you.
Exactly.
It's basically hypocrite now. That's
Yeah,
all.
that's really hypocritical about them. It's you need to support the ones who are struggling. I mean, even till now, I don't consider myself big. But people, they look at me that way. So, and I'm like, it's okay, whatever. But at the same time I still feel like I need to prove a lot. So one thing like I would also like to advise to other people out there, like, you know, you always have to work hard, always like stay focused on your goals, whatever your determination, you know, like just forget about the rest. People will talk shit whatever they want about you, especially if you're very good at what you do, you know. They're always gonna talk shit about it, you know. So yeah, keep doing what you gotta do, and you know, eventually they'll love you. You know what I'm saying? So yeah.
Okay, as you heard, like we talk about how your surrounding influence, right, in this music. So one thing I want to ask you about, like, how you get into this music, especially in rapper, as a rapper in your career.
How I got into music was like I'm a big fan of music. I listen to music every day, right? So it was at a point of time when I was like, I really need to transcend my feelings, my my energy, my message. Sometimes I want to transcend my vibes, you know, and and on top of that, I'm also like a fan of poetry. So yeah. Like poetry and music, you know, really plays a major role in rap, and hip hop. So that's how I started. And like I started by, you know, transcending like whatever I see in my daily life, or sometimes I'm inspired. Let's say like I'm inspired by I'm seeing people enjoying their lives out there. I wrote something about it, or I'm inspired by my relationship life, or you know, at home, my family, whatever. So it's just like with time, you know. So that's how I got into music. And on top of that, like I listen to other rappers as well, how they how they make the music, their sound. So yeah, that's what makes me wanna do music.
Yeah, like you said just now, like you're inspired from like what you see from others' life and all. So I guess the song TikTok song also is like
the TikTok song is like that. I was like the TikTok song is like, it was during quarantine. So everybody was doing TikTok at the time. Takapur like baru kita ngeliat TikTok tengok nga. Okay, so I'm just gonna make a song about TikTok, you know. So yeah, I decided to call up my female friends and my fans, and all females. So I just called them like, you know, just send me TikTok videos and we're gonna make a banger. I mean,
that song is one of your top songs,
yeah.
Because it's about TikTok. So
yeah, it's about TikTok.
Basically, all the women or the girls out there like, okay, this is really inspirational.
Exactly.
This is about TikTok.
Yeah.
Okay, do check him out there. He's one of a vlogger actually.
Yeah.
He's also a vlogger, so do check him out. The Neighborhood Boyz, right?
Yeah, the Neighborhood Boyz
channel. And regarding that, I wanted to talk about the song you sang with your girl.
My song, my girl, like in the car.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
That's actually, it's really different. The vibe is really different. So I was reading a comment, okay, and then I was like, this is actually what inspired me. I was just reading a comment and I was like, this is totally different from others.
Okay.
I've seen most of the music videos nowadays, like basically it's the same thing, right?
Yeah.
But what you did actually inside the car, and then you sang a song for her. Basically, it's your dedication. It's both of you. So I want you to explain a little bit about that, like. What made you do that song?
Oh, okay. Actually, like that's not actually my original song. That song is by Lloyd and Lil Wayne. Okay, like that's their original song. So like me and my girl at that time, like my girl, she's also a YouTuber. She's also a singer from Cat and a Lizard, right? So yeah, so me and my girl at that time, we were like, we were just bored. You know, we were like, let's just make something. You know, maybe I'll write something about you, you write something about me. So we recorded that, and then like, it was just a surprise. And then after that, we just catch up, we just hang out, and then we shot it like at that moment. And then yeah, it was just like we're just vibing with each other, man.
That's the best thing about relationship.
Exactly.
I want to ask one thing. Have you ever released an album?
No, I haven't released any album yet.
Are you thinking about releasing a video?
Album? No, not yet, man. Actually, like I'm more into singles for now. So like it's like I'm enjoying basically on publishing singles for now, because like people, they love seeing me like dropping singles, not just album. I just feel like album, it takes a lot of risk and a lot of energy and a lot of time. It's a lot of time consuming, as a matter of fact. So yeah, I'm just sticking out for singles for now, man.
Yeah, that's actually one thing about album. Like if you drop an album, if the audience or your fans doesn't like it, then the whole career is going. You'll be hitting the rock bottom. That's
exactly.
the one thing about
exactly.
the album.
It's a lot of work.
It's totally risking right now.
Yeah.
why you risking it?
Yeah, why risk it, you know? You gotta see the bigger picture, and just to produce an album also, it takes a lot of investment, man. So that's the thing.
Okay, so talking about music, so regarding artists, can see now a lot of rapper is in Northeast, okay?
Yeah.
So what make your music different from them?
Like from which my
Yeah,
music
music
style.
style, yeah. What make it different?
I would have to say I'm just like very genuine in terms of my music from them. I'm just genuine. I'm always about that, that new wave whenever it comes to sound. Like I'm very, what I could say is different from them is that I'm very genuine. I'm very like, when my sound is very new wave-ish type, you know what I'm saying? Like, and on top of that, I'm very versatile in the sense that I don't just stick with one genre, you know? I can always do EDM, pop, even traditional music also as well. So yeah, I like to experiment sounds, and I'm always there when it comes to experiment my voice, my sound, and trying to adapt as much as possible, you know. So a lot of musicians I see, maybe they cannot do that or whatever, but yeah, that's just how it is.
So basically, you just open up to new possibilities. Like
Yeah, just new possibilities. Just enjoying myself, you know. So yeah.
Okay, so like as a singer, as like what you said just now, so do you like your inspiration in music? When I ask you about that, like your
my inspiration in music.
Yeah.
Like where do I?
Where do you get your inspiration from?
Okay, my inspiration in music is basically from life in general. Sometimes like for example, maybe I had a hard time in my relationship. I transcend to my music. I had a hard time with my life, or maybe I just want to party with my friends. There are times like whenever I go to parties, with my friends, for example. So people will be playing other people's music, right? So I used to get that inspiration over there. Like, okay, if they playing other people's music, then maybe I should make the kind of music that they should play too at the parties, right? So yeah, these are the type of examples where I get my inspiration from.
Okay, so talking about inspiration, so as an artist, who is the inspiration?
As an artist,
Yeah.
There's a lot actually. It just changed over the years, but if you're looking for that specific artist, then I would have to say Chris Brown.
Wow.
Chris Brown.
We're Chris Brown fans. Just so you know that.
You guys, Team Breezy.
So Team
bro.
Breezy, yeah.
Team Breezy. So yeah, I would say Chris Brown, because he's one of them. Because why? I mean, like, ever since when I was younger, even till now, I still listen to him almost every day, every now and then I used to study his sound, how he's being able to adapt into different kind of sounds,
Yeah.
So yeah, he's one of my inspiration. There's a lot, like Drake, who else? Of course, like Eminem. Yeah, there's a lot, man. There's like a whole lot of numbers. So yeah.
Okay, talking about Chris Brown, right? I remember, I think it's in your first blog. First blog, I mean, it's in your first blog or something that you with Danny and I think with XXEZ and then Robson, you played that song. I was listening, okay, you played that song.
Yeah.
Did you?
Yeah,
did
that
you?
was Chris Brown.
That's what that's what I captured the most, okay? And then I'm like, maybe he's a Chris Brown fan.
Exactly, yeah.
Because that song actually is really inspirational, okay?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm glad you mentioned about that.
Bro, so you said how many days? 3 days without sleeping.
3 days without sleeping, exactly.
So a little bit, tell your fans, like, what's the reason behind that? 3 days without sleeping.
Actually, it was like pre-New Year's. That was 2019, right? Yeah, 2019. So that was like pre-New Year's. So we just basically made a challenge, like we're just gonna party like anything, you know what I'm saying? Like it's gonna be 2020. It's gonna be, a new year, so much fun, so much adventures, but 2020 turned out to be really disaster for everybody. So, but anyways, like it was like 3 days. We just want to have fun, man. We enjoyed, and like we just enjoy like partying from different places to different places. I switched from one people to different people to different people. So yeah, that was just it, man.
Yeah, a little bit talking about 2020, like you just said that it's totally a disaster. Okay, we can say
Yeah,
that it's
yeah,
totally
yeah.
disaster. But what actually happened in 2020, regarding from my point of view, okay, I see that a lot of artists coming up.
Exactly. True, man. No
I
doubt.
think if we search for YouTube channel, right, 2020 is the most year that people from Shillong, meghalaya create channel.
Yeah. Exactly. There were a lot.
A lot of artists came up now. Like in Jawa, so there's a lot of
Oh yeah.
short films
True.
and all that.
Yeah, I see that. Maybe they just want to get creative. They want to get productive. So of course, man.
Okay, so this next question I have to ask you one thing. Have you heard of this term, Jack of all trade, master of none?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've heard
Of
that,
course,
right?
of course.
So the question is, what is your most useless talent?
The most useless talent.
Because I think as an individual, if talk individually, like we basically all are Jack of all trade, master of none.
My most useless talent. My most useless talent. That's so hard. I don't know.
You have to think
I think
hard.
I did a lot of useless stuff, okay, but I don't really know one of them. My most useless talent. Well, hey, my most useless talent. Hey, yeah.
Yeah, as a friend, just help him out as a friend.
Kay bangala FI, most useless talent. I think my most useless talent is just like, okay, I don't know, man. What does that sound? My most useless talent is maybe trying to do cooking. Trying to do cooking. In the sense that every time I cook, it's always horrible. So I don't know. I don't have the hands for cooking. Okay, like I'm trying to. There was a time like before a long time ago. I was just trying to impress a girl by hey, I can cook. But the food that I made for her was a disaster. She never called me again after that. So I can say that was the one.
Okay, ladies, if he promised you he'll cook for you.
No, that was back then. That was back then, okay? That was like probably, I don't know, 6 years ago, whatever, but now, come on, you know? Just play it.
Okay, let's move on to the next question for you. Okay, I want to ask you, like, how you feel about the internet that has impacted music business right now?
Oh, internet, oh my god, it has really impacted, you know, like, I can reach out to more audience. I can reach out to a lot of fans, like, a lot of my fans, like sometimes I used to think about the artists back in the days, maybe in the 70s or 90s, you know, they don't have internet, right? So the only way for them, you know, is just to they just perform around here and there. But then us right now, we like as modern musicians, right, we can interact with our fans, we can reach out to them. Sometimes we want to sell our merch, we can just contact them, you know, like directly, stuff like that. It has really, you know, shaped and helped me in a lot of ways for my music, of course.
So that's internet for him, everybody.
Internet.
Okay, so we talk a lot about your music. Okay, so now one thing I want to ask you about Terabin. Yeah, I think that's the first release.
Yeah, that was like first release as a music video.
Yeah.
No, I would say it's a music video. Before that, that's what I did, but then like that was just like just for fun, man. We just goofing around, you know. But Terabin was like, yeah, that was like the first.
So what's really inspired you to write Terabin?
Terabin. No, actually, like Saurav, he was the one who actually like he started that initiative of the song. So he reached out to me. I just he said, I was just asking him like, what's the meaning of the song, and he was like, bro, it's Terabin means without you, in English means without you. So from there I'm like, okay, fuck it, I'm just gonna write. Just imagining how can I live without a girl, that's it. So it was just like
Okay,
that.
a guy who wrote Without You, but this guy also sing Yaro. I mean, so
Yeah,
what's the meaning behind that song actually?
Yaro means like, it's like fuck it. Like, not exactly fuck it like in Kasi, but then like it's just like, yeah, whatever. Who cares,
Yeah, in that chorus, you said like, bro.
Yeah. Dating somebody right now, who cares? Fuck it. So it's just that. That was the inspiration.
And I think within few months or few years,
Huh?
you happen to kelak kebumun, mah?
Yeah, exactly.
There's one video about that. what happened to a guy sing Yarrow, then now he's singing with his girlfriend?
Oh yeah, that same video, yeah. So somebody mentioned asking me like, oh, how come last time you was singing about Yarrow? I'm like, oh, kelapa muda. Kelapa muda.
Since he's a Chris Brown fan, so basically he's a change man.
Change man, yeah, change man.
Okay, so my next question is, do you have any plan for your future release? Like,
My future release. There's gonna be a lot of music, a lot of great songs that I'm making. I don't really have a specific plan, but all I gotta say is like, people gonna enjoy a lot of my new stuff that's gonna come out. That's for sure. So yeah, that's all I gotta say for now.
so basically there's a lot of unplanned.
Yeah, unplanned, unexpected things.
Unexpected, yeah.
What sets your music apart? What is unique or at least common?
What sets my music
your
apart?
music apart?
And then?
And what is unique or at least uncommon?
Alright, so what sets my music apart is just that I'm being very genuine with my sound, with my concepts of my music, and my kind of style. Like, people used to ask me, about my kind of style, whatever. It's just that I'm the type of guy that I usually call my style bars and vibes. Like, I like to write bars and I like to give vibes. For people to to just vibing around whenever they go. So yeah.
So that's basically set your music apart from everything now.
Yeah.
So talking about a little bit about your girl, okay? So since she's a YouTuber, so how did she inspire you?
How did
As this time I will ask you as a blog, okay? As a blogger. So how did she inspire you as a blogger?
how did she inspire me? My girl, like, she's amazing. Like, she's really supportive. We've always supported each other. When it comes to YouTube, we don't really go technical about it. What she would do as YouTube or blah blah stuff like that. We just support each other. Whatever content she makes DIY, she makes covers, she writes original. I always also support her. Sometimes I give my ideas, she give me ideas on my work too. Just stuff like that. So yeah, and that's the kind of way, that's the kind of relationship that's how we always deal in our relationship. So yeah.
Okay, so now the last question, the next question for you is that, like, as an artist, okay, as a singer, I would like to ask you, have you ever been a ghostwriter? Like, have you ever wrote songs for anyone, for any artist?
Yeah, of course I did, but I'm not allowed to mention names because they won't allow me.
Okay.
So yeah, but I did. No, I wouldn't say like I ghost wrote. I don't really look at it as a ghost wrote, because like they used to pay me to write songs for them. So I don't really consider that ghost wrote. It's like they pay me to write songs for them. I'm like, okay, fine.
Paid writer.
Yeah, paid writer. Sometimes like I have like there was a time when I used to write songs, and I just show example like to these people, like, oh, you want to purchase? You can purchase from me. So that's how it is.
One thing I want to talk about is that your blog,
Yeah.
the one that you break up prank.
Oh, break up prank.
The one that you
Yeah.
prank. Okay, one thing about that is at first I thought she was really believe you, right?
Yeah.
And then later as I wish that we upset. Maybe she understood him, no?
Yeah, she knows how I am. I've pranked her a lot, so she got used to it. So she already noticed it, like, so
And
that's like
also
that.
in another way, like, she's also a YouTuber.
Yeah. So she knows.
might know about that.
She's very full aware about that, so yeah.
One thing before we end this podcast, I would like to talk to you about Beach.
Beach.
Yeah,
Okay.
How you came up into that song, and like everything about the song, you tell us something about the song.
It was like Jessie Lingda, she reached out to me. She was like, you wanna hop on, like, drop a verse on a song. So I'm like, okay, just send me the song, like, I will check it out. And so when she sent me the song, I liked it, and yeah, that's when I dropped my bars, and then like Nate also was there. So yeah, that's how yeah, we just that time we were like in lockdown, so we were not allowed to go out. So it was just like through email and stuff like that. So we just shared our song through email and we just finished it like at home. You know?
So it was a lockdown song.
Yeah, it's a lockdown song. Like if you look at most of the people who actually vibe into that song, you see like they were dancing, they were like showing stunts or whatever it is. Like they were at home, man. So yeah.
So if you also wonder where have you seen him, he is actually dancing in Kenmo.
Oh yeah, we dance. Me, that guy over there.
That guy behind the camera is dancing.
So yeah, we were in Kenmo video.
So actually, I want to talk to you about Kenmo. What did you think of that song? Like regarding a lot of people out there making memes about that song. So what do you think about that?
I think it's an incredible song. Like I don't know, I love the song, to be honest with you. Like I remember I heard that while they were making the song. Like I was there when Eddie was doing his recording also. I was with Bandit also, who was the producer. So I heard the song. The moment I heard the song, I was like, this is gonna be so big, you know. And on top of that, they were doing different languages, like you know, like Panar, Kace, Boy, and Maram also, no? So like I was like, this is gonna go big. So people like, they're gonna make memes, they're gonna talk, whatever they gotta do. So at the end of the day, like they're doing good. Okay, I have no problem with that, man.
Basically, they're advertising, no?
Yeah, like
Yeah, they're like advertising at the end of the day, and yeah, it's doing good, man.
Okay, so now we will wrap this podcast, and then I want to ask you about one thing about that. You'll give a message, as a short message to your fans, and to the audience as well.
Okay.
and even to the new artists who's coming up like that.
Okay, so my message would be about. I used to spill this message. I used to spill this message almost everywhere, and it's gonna be the same thing. Like, I want you guys to work hard on what you're passionate about. Like, when you're working hard on what you're passionate about, you're trying to chase your dreams, trying to make them come true. Like you're not only you're actually inspiring people like us to work hard even more. I always get inspired by people who work hard, who who pursue the passion and stuff like that. So I always get inspired by them. So whenever I see new people are coming up and all, and I see how they work, how their work ethic, and I get really inspired. So I just want to be on that kind of situation where I get inspired by you guys, no matter how old or new you are. That's just all that matters, man. Just work hard, focus on your goals, and make shit happen.
So you've heard much about like the conversation we have, we and the Neighborhood Boyz and Kace Cherra. So shout out to Kace Cherra, and do check him out. His his vlog channel, his YouTube music channel. Will be in the description. So support him, and that's all. So thank you for watching, and peace out.
Peace out.
Welcome to the